Can you explain if being an OTP is good or bad? What I'd say is it's impressive. Imagine being a player who can climb simply because of how good at your champion you are. But then you have a lot of people who sit there and be like, oh my god, OTP on my team, just dodge, right? But the only reason they act and say these things, right, isn't because OTPs are bad players. It's because OTPs don't dodge off their OTPs. And then when they don't dodge off their OTPs, well, then they int. So, that's what ruined the perception of OTPs in solo queue. What Riot should unironically do, I've said this before, I'll say it again. This would actually be a cool idea. Make it so that in solo queue, you can choose to either ban a champ or save a champion. So if you want to ban Lulu, you can ban Lulu, but if you want to save Hecarim, you can save Hecarim. And then Hecarim can't get banned no matter what. This would actually be crazy. I'm being serious. But Dantes, what if a champion is really broken? And like, that champion's so broken that we need to ban it, but everyone always saves it. Well, then that's on Riot as a company to not fucking make broken champions or hotfix shit that is broken. Simple as that. But that's how it should be. You should either be able to ban or save a champion. And that's just facts. No, that would be so awful, man. No. You know, I've said this before. I think Riot should completely remove bans from League. Seriously. I think Riot should completely remove bans from League. What? How could you ever say that? Let me explain. If Riot releases a champion and somebody finds enjoyment from playing that champion, no matter what that champion is, then how could it possibly be that Riot allows you to make it so that you can't play that champion? How? It just doesn't make sense, right? And in a perfectly balanced world, League should have no bans because no champion should be overbearingly strong. What bans serve as is bans serve as a way for the balance team to not do their fucking job. And this is what you guys have to understand. All of you guys saying, we shouldn't have one ban per person, we should have 2. Yeah, dude, you're just making it so Riot doesn't have to do their fucking job. Because if there's 10 bans a game or 20 bans a game, then why would Riot ever have to sit there and actually address problems, right? Kindred has been an over 54% win rate for the entire season. The entire season. How the fuck is that not nerfed? How? How is that not nerfed? Because this balance team sucks at their fucking job. And the second people, right, will sit there and make it so that bans aren't allowed anymore. What that does is it makes it so that if a champion is broken, Riot is going to be eating shit because people can't even ban it anymore, which incentivizes them to actually balance the game properly. So the thing is, removing bans from League would unironically be a great decision, but they just don't. I have mental block or feel angry if I face certain champs, not because they're OP. Well, it doesn't matter, right? Then it's on Riot to sit there and to actually, like, make these champions not knowing to play versus for whatever reason. The draft is a board to show tactical edge and makes LoL into more of a strategy game. Okay, in pro play, I'll agree with you. In solo queue, people just go and they ban. Is that tactical edge? No. It's just banning whatever you don't want to play versus. In pro play, I'll agree with you, but not in solo queue. There are reasons it's annoying if it's a counter pick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Enigma, I'm so happy you said that. Because guess what, bro? Guess what? What does it do if we sit here and we actually remove bans from League? It actually de-incentivizes people from one-tricking. Do you think a guy's going to sit there and OTP Kled if he can, like, face a Fiora every second game? Of course not. So what does that do? That incentivizes him to learn more than one champion. Wow, we fixed the problem of one-tricking by actually removing bans. Amazing. Mastering one champion to its complete limits is a beauty in and of itself. Agreed. Sure. Right. And that's why one-tricks will have to face this thing of, like, do they want to play versus their hardest, like, hard counters? Or do they want to be like, you know? It's like the thing is, removing bans makes it so that OTPs have more fun, while also making it so that people are de-incentivized from one-tricking. and also makes it so that game quality as a whole is better, since you never have to have people on champions are uncomfortable on. How much do you believe that you will get Chow by the end of the month? Oh, we'll see. Some champs are too cancer to go versus though. Then it's on Riot to balance the game properly. Not on the players to fucking... Like, okay, guys, unironically, you should never tip. But if you go out to like eat or some shit. Because it's that person's job to serve you. Why are you paying them more money for doing their job, right? But if their fucking bosses pay them more money, then you'd never have to tip. It's the same shit with League. We should never have bans, but because people are fucking not doing what they're supposed to do, then we have to have bans. Same concept. Same exact concept. Banning champs is just doing Riot's job for them. Don't forget, Hecarim was like OP for like 3 patches in a row with an 80% ban rate before they nerfed him. What the fuck is that? That's the dumbest shit I've heard today? No, it's not. This is the smartest shit I've heard today. If you actually start thinking about it, you'll agree with me. I think they should remove role selection. No, even better. They should make it so you can choose how many roles you want to queue for. If I want to queue for 2 roles, I'll queue for 2 roles. If a guy can queue for 4 roles, let him queue for 4. Fucking cancer. I mean, it's fine because my mark spawns topside. I mean, if Wukong wants to fight in this wave, dude, fight in this wave. Like, what? If you want to fight in the wave, dude. Come on. I got 2 autos on you. You can't fight now. Okay, nice. So you force flashes, I'll take it. They should also balance for high-low, but they won't. Well, this is my other take. Balancing for pro play and balancing for solo queue should be 2 completely different things. Because they're 2 completely different games. But, Dantes, how will people practice then? Dude, they can practice in their scrims. If Riot wants to solve toxicity... You know how Riot solves toxicity, dude? They fucking start actually doing anything. The thing is, it doesn't matter what we talk about at the end of the day. And this is like the ultimate black pill. It doesn't matter how much we talk about what Riot should do, what the possible solutions are. Because no matter how good of a solution you find, no matter how fucking logical something sounds, no matter how easy to implement something would be, Riot's never gonna do it. So at the end of the day, the ultimate black pill is that it's like, why even bother, dude? Why even bother? Because they don't give a fuck anyways. Just remove autofill? No, listen, I'll be honest with you when I say something. Years ago, Riot never had an autofill system, and people would literally wait in these 2-hour-long queues in like Challenger. The problem, well, I mean, yeah, remove autofill, but it's not just remove autofill, it's also like, it's more complex than that. It's let people queue for as many roles as they want to queue for. Okay, this hash needs a perma, I'm gonna be honest with you guys when I say that. And I've never said something that I meant more in my life than this hash needs a perma. I'm firmly convinced the report button doesn't do anything, it's just a button. Okay, well I can explain it to you. The way the report system works, it's a flagging system. So essentially, what happens when you report someone is you just flag them for bad behavior. You're pretty much setting like a red flag, like, Riot, please check this game. And then an automated bot will run through its like preset list of variables of what is reportable, what is not. And it's like, if it doesn't fit their preset list of like variables, then they won't do shit. If you don't get reported for saying that hard R, you won't get a chat restriction even. You guys want to know what the most racist server is, actually? The most racist server is Korea. But if you type English on that server, your chances of getting banned literally increase by like 1,000,000 times. There's a guy, Potent, who's Fura one trick. He goes to Korea recently, right? He said, GG idiots. Literally his only logs. He got a 3-day trial restriction for it. You could literally say something like, oh my god, you guys are so fucking bad, and you will get permaban for it. Korea's the most racist server there is. If you speak English on that server, yeah, good luck. Your account's say permit if you say or do anything. Good. Tarzan types in English all the time in Korea. It's honestly a miracle he didn't get his account permanent after a few days, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my fucking god. It's like, how could I ever be pinged by Azir for what he just did? You know what I'm talking about? It's like he just said what he did and then he pings me and it's like, dude, what? How could you ever do that? Oh, I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? Whatever. Enemy team gets Janazari, I get fucking ass strings, like, whatever, bro. Have you hit GM yet? Despair. I mean, we literally just can't play this game. We're outrange, outdrafted. Oh, I'm about to like. Okay, it's fine. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am more than ready for this fucking challenge, man. It's like I would want to ban fucking I would want to ban Wukong, right? But like, can I really afford to ban Wukong when Lulu exists? Wow. Are we giving up? Nah. It's just that when it comes to the challenge, dude, it's not giving up. It's just that like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like I've been playing with these fucking like chains and weights on for so long that I can't wait until I'm playing on like my new NA account and I just fucking go crazy. It'll be fun to actually have fun again, you know. 30 ping gaming, can do whichever rune setup I want, doesn't matter about like ping gap or anything like that. So on the 10th we climbed hard, we went up 250 LP in like 2 days. And then 460, 476, 367, 312, 408, 340, 37, like, I have just been in this range for too fucking long now, you know what I mean? Like, it's been literally days of this range, like, I don't know. Can't you FF the bet and then pay him and then go back to pen NA? Well, see, the thing is, it's like, there's still a chance that I could win the bet. That's what you have to understand, like, how do I explain this to you? It's like there's still a chance that we could go and we could win the bet. There is. Like, no cancer there actually is. But it's like the amount of cancer that I have to deal with to get to that point. It's just one of those things where I just need like 2 days in a row where I win every game. That's all I need. Like 2 days in a row where I win every game. And then we're going to be like mid-GM. And then unironically it'll come down to skill at that point.